Welcome back, smart scholars. Let's talk about funding today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today let's talk about funding. So should I accept partial funding or no funding at all? So you would have heard about work and study program. It is very true. There is a space for you to work and study in the US. But you know, as an international student, there are so many limitations, which means you cannot work more than 20 hours per week as an international student, so you don't fall out of status. So which of this funding should you accept? I would say if you have enough money, because living in the US is very expensive, especially if you're an international student, converting your money to their own dollar or their own rate. Before you accept that partial funding or before you accept no funding at all, know that you must have like a sufficient amount of money to cover your living expenses in the US. Are given a partial funding, fine. You might think, oh, when I get I'll be able to work and be able to pay the remaining fee, but know that you have another obligation, which means you have to pass and have some particular grade. Since you are giving a partial funding, most of this partial funding is attached to how well you do in your during your course of study. So you might need to have a particular grade, and getting even a B in the US is not something that easy, which means you have to put a lot of effort in your work assignment and every other thing. So if you are thinking of coming here to work and pay the remaining fee, fine. It is true you can get a work, even though the price or the amount they are going to pay you might not really be much, but you were able to get something and work to pay for some of your bills. But it might not be that easy, because I've heard of some people coming to the US probably because, let's say, not even a partial funding, probably a $4,000 funding, and they will be like, oh, when we get there, we'll be able to pay. So they get there with the cost load and everything, they find it difficult to pay, and they have to like most times they will be on probation, and most times they are told to leave the school. So they will have to like leave the school, start searching for school, and once you drop out of school and you cannot maintain your stand, which means your F1 status will be pending. It's like too long, I think about 1 year, and your visa expired, and probably you travel out of the US or something, you might not be able to come back again. So that will affect you. So before you accept a partial funding or no funding at all, make sure you have enough money to cover your living expenses, and you have enough money and you know you have enough money to be able to pay your school fee. So your living expenses alone is something you should think about before you accept that admission. So even though you think of probably coming here to work, yeah, you might come here to work, but it might not really be enough combining your studies and working. So if you have to work, make sure you have a support system that can actually give you probably some money or send some money in case you were not able to meet your target sometimes. So I hope you've been able to learn something today from my video. Kindly subscribe to my channel and click on the notification button if you are yet to subscribe. Have a nice time. Bye.